And so Brian brought up a couple of good connections. One being that we as students, we're being asked to burden the cost of everything. We are taking the cuts on the sections, while the administration, and you can compare it to a corporate model, right? The CEOs, and that happens outside, where during hard times, the CEOs find themselves kicking back, and they're the ones profiting while the workers are being fired and their benefits are being cut, right? And we're the ones that have to suffer. And so our next speaker coming up is part of a student newsletter called The Dirt, again referring back to having democracy here at PCC, our freedom of press. And so The Dirt's a student newsletter, and Nicholas Smith is going to come up and speak on a couple of important issues.
That's right, we are a community, and we need to remember that. But as a community, we need to be asking ourselves, how much is our education worth? These are not just my words, but these are the words that colleges across California are asking. President Rocha has called these times grim, citing the $400 million cuts to the California community colleges and the fee hikes from $26 per unit to $36 per unit. However, President Rocha does have hope for PCC. His hope for PCC, the future of PCC, is in PCC's Educational Master Plan. This plan outlines many goals, but of which specifically outlines the transfer process to become more effective, also to streamline administration and to increase revenues in order to best meet the needs of the students. But how is cutting 600 classes over the next 2 years and giving priority registration to international students because they pay full tuition, making our transfer process more effective? It's not. How is the hiring of 5 new VPs streamlining administration? Why do we need to increase revenues when over the past 3 years of recession, PCC has been able to roll over an average of $2 million into their savings fund each year? If the hope for PCC is this educational master plan, then I would be as grim as President Mark Rocha. So I'll ask you again, how much is your education worth? Because all of this talk of cuts, fee hikes, efficiency, and revenue in association with my education sounds like California colleges are becoming more corporate. The effects of this privatization of education can be felt today. Only 10 years ago at UCLA, tuition was $3,700. This coming fall, the tuition will roughly be about $12,000, an increase of almost 4 times. And it will only continue to increase. So now, in the face of these class cuts, tuition hikes, and an education bubble, education is becoming a privilege for only the wealthy. This leaves behind those that need it the most, us students who are here at community colleges. Our only hope for our future is not some plan which has at its heart the economic future of PCC, but us, the students. We need to speak out as a community for what we want. We have done it in the past, and we have saved the cuts of winter sessions from students need in order to transfer. We have spoken out about time, place, and manner, and we have gotten it to be revisited and tabled in effect. When we speak out, we tell the administration just how much our education is worth. It's priceless. Thank you.